I think my dad is, really built a name for himself as one of the best European players of all time, and even one of the best hockey players in my mind of all time, most respected. So if I can just become part of what he is, I'd be happy with what I did.
So many players are playing checkers. He was playing chess.
Be always in the right spots, always making the right decisions.
Probably just following my dad, as simple as it comes.
Anton to Peter, and he scores! Peter Stastny!
I think it's just kind of the bloodlines, and me and my brother obviously just kind of always follow kind of what your dad does, as, when you're such a kid. And I think it just led to playing hockey and loving it. As I got older, I became a kind of a student of history, whether it's family history, sports history, world history, and then just playing with different players that played with my dad. I come to realize, how good of a player he was and how big of an impact he had and how big of a decision it was for him to defect at that age. As I got older, I realized how lucky I was to have someone as my dad to get his help when I needed, when things are not the best, when I'm struggling a little bit. He's always kind of someone I can talk to and kind of let things out.
The one story that stands out to me, there's one kid on the ice who just grabs my eye right away, but he's not identified on the program. And so I went down after the scrimmage to talk with Mike Hastings and his staff. And my first question was, okay, who's number 62 in black? And he turns around, he looks up, he starts laughing. He says, "You better like him. He's coming to Denver in the fall. That's Paul Stastny."
Walking off the rail, Stastny moving, waiting, shooting, goal! Made it look easy. The pass.
You could certainly see that by the end of his final year with us, he was, as the old saying goes, so many players are playing checkers, and he was playing chess.
I played 2 years in college. My freshman year was the NHL lockout year, so basically for us it was great. We had sellout crowds all the time. We won national championship that year, but I think more importantly, because there's a lockout year, I think Colorado probably got to see me more than other teams.
I was there, his first game with my wife, and I talked to Pierre Turgeon, he was there, and I talked to Ian Laperriere. They came to me and they were, "Peter, he's so good. Peter, you know what, he makes the team. Believe me, it has nothing to do with you."
It's kind of like that, everything comes like full circle kind of moment where, my dad's ended his career, Sakic started his career, Sakic was ending his career, I started my career. Same organization in a sense, and just adds to the history, and like I said, I'm a big fan of the history of the game.
He sees the ice real well. They hit the open man, and like I said, he's going to be a great player.
Right back, save, rebound, score! Change that number, that's all you gotta do. Oh, they shot Lincoln center. And there it is.
You look in their eyes and they do something, they do it with intensity, with dedication, with determination.
Drops it off for Steen, back across, Stastny scores!
When you watch him play sometimes, it's just, you marvel at, how did he see that play, or how did, that play form, or, and just some of the decisions that he makes are just, elite.
Yeah, this place has been good to me. I think, I love it. I love the guys, the organization. I grew up in the Midwest, so it has a Midwest feel to it, where it's kind of a mid-sized city, but it's got a small town feel to it. And I don't know, something about that's just, where my heart's at.